Hello everyone, my name is DeathTech, and if you're watching this, you've probably watched one or two of my videos. If you watch my streaming, you probably know about this already. I did some review on this game, Albedo Eyes from Outer Space. This is my review here, you can see it. Pretty harsh review if we go look into it in detail. The developers actually responded to it, saying that if we had any suggestions, I would have to send an email. So I'm gonna send an email with a video attached, which is this video. Which is okay. I'm not gonna send an email with a video attached, but you know what I mean. So they did give us a little bit more explanation on this game and why it's so damn hard. But anyway, welcome to Albedo, the Eyes from Outer Space, the most difficult goddamn fucking clue game I've ever laid eyes upon. Let's fucking do this. I've already played some of it, and I know kind of how the clues and how everything works. But I'm not a pro at it, so it will take a while. Let's do a new game. Let's just do the horror. I didn't actually look at these before. I would definitely advise going easy because this game is way too hard. See, I'm a little bit with an issue here because going normal reduces. Going normal makes the game more fun and the combat more fun because it's more of a combat than you just punch something once and it dies. Whilst going easy makes the puzzles easier, which is definitely something I'd recommend to everyone. Let's just do normal and go for it. I'm gonna mute my. No, I don't even need to mute. I forget there's no dialogue in the intro, which pisses me off a bit. But okay. Is he playing a game? I can't tell. So the guy we're playing here is a night guard. And that is Jeffries, who we will see later on. Whoa. Of course, I already know what's going to happen, and I already know kind of how the first little area goes. But this is the thing. I've already played the game partially, and it's still fucking hard on me. Okay, hang on. I need to redo my... There we go. Oh, I forgot about that. That scared me, actually. Wait, hey, oi. Okay. So I'm not gonna explain the movements, the keys we need to do. First puzzle, not too hard. Though it requires somewhat of advanced thinking, because when I first played this, it just took forever to find out. You might want to hint a bit towards what you need to do. Here we go. This eventually happens. This box contains a device that allows you to see the temporary future. Which means it basically gives you clues. This is the clue machine, I call it. Now if you look through here, if you look through it, I don't know if you guys see it. You see it? Oh, that's always scares the shit out of me still. But do you see it? I don't know if you guys see it. There's something right there. And that machine... I don't know if you guys can see it. But okay. There's stuff there if you can see it. It looks like they've improved it a little bit because it's no longer skipping certain steps. That's a bit better, I suppose. A step in the right direction. I don't know if this game was updated since then. Okay. So the first thing you do, pick up a brick, throw it in there. Right. We're gonna want to move this stack of bricks because fuck those bricks. You know what I'm saying? Also, every individual object for some reason retains what option you last picked, so if I pick up a new one, it seems to always want to not throw these bricks. It's annoying. I don't know. It also doesn't seem to do that anymore. Oh well. Well, let's continue here. What else do we need? A tin can? No, we need that mouse trap over here. Sorry, rat trap. They have to specify it is a trap for rats. It's not a trap for mice. Open the snack. You open the snack, so a rat will appear. Take one of these snacks. You... That fucking bag. Will you get the fuck away from me? Jesus. No. Let me pick up the fucking snack. Fucking hell. There we go. Use with that. And we want to take this rope and you want to use it with that. Now we're almost done. There's a monster trying to get in here. Jeez, that looked like the door was opening there. Nothing else in this room is important whatsoever. Except for that valve up there. Now the monster's not gonna break through the door until you complete the actual objective here. Alright. There we go. It is now dead. If you hadn't noticed by now, in your own game, I don't know if people are playing this side by side. Most people would be because the game's too damn hard. If you are playing with alone as well, you can see here in the green, you see the green stuff that isn't really there? That is the anticipation of the dead body of the monster. If you were playing it yourself, you probably would have noticed it through the steps if you were looking through your dilation tool. Stuff like that gets hinted, but you know. Okay, before I go out here, I'm gonna turn that valve until it comes off. Just trust me. Just trust me, you need it. Put it in your inventory because else you can't take stuff through doors. And we're done with this room. Let's go. Next room! Now the only reason that was not a problem for me is because I already knew what the hell I was supposed to do. I mean, the first time I tried to get through that area, it took me at least an hour to actually find out what the hell I was supposed to do. Here again, if you hadn't seen me taking the valve, if you look around for a long time, you might think, oh, there's a tap here. Let's turn the tap. There's no water. And then you think, ooh, well, maybe it's dripping here. Maybe I need to bust something or something, you know? And that's why we took the valve. I don't know if you understand this, developers, but it is really hard to see that that is a valve point. I'm just saying that outright right now. It took me forever to notice that that was a valve point and that I needed to take, because I did get the valve and I was like, I'm gonna try and use this valve on this, but it doesn't work because you can't use it on any part. You have to use it specifically on that part. Specifically on, developers, can we please just combine those? Because that's confusing. I'm just saying. Right, so you plop this on. We turn the crank. Water pours. There's a hose here. Everything else is pretty, you know, pretty obvious. Yeah. It's not really. There we go. Use it with that. That becomes a fire hose. And we put out the fire. Don't forget you need to aim at the floor in order to put out a fire. Oh no, an enemy! I'm gonna hide up here and splash it with water. I don't know if that will kill it. Interesting thing to find out. Okay, I'm just gonna punch you in the face by clicking on you. Wait, where do you think you're going? That little piece of shit. Okay. So, I've just murdered this monster. The first time this happened to me, it literally scared the shit out of me. I might seem a little bit uninterested at times because I already know what's happening here. I'm not the kind of person to want to replay a story several times. I want to play through a story once and have it be a good experience. Unfortunately, this game has kind of put me in a position where I can't do that. So you know how normally you'd play a game and you go over the bucket with water and it's instantly full? Yeah, this game doesn't do that. You actually have to wait and fill it up. That's another mistake I made, because I made the connection quite quickly. We can turn that off. Oh, yeah. I made the connection quite quickly that you can take a bucket and put it here where there's sparkling cables. By the way, if you ever encounter this in real life, please never do this because it will kill you. So you put the bucket with water here to bridge the gap between the sparking cables, which will jumpstart the door, which, by the way, on this visual level, I can't even see there's a door. I want to point that out to the developers. I can't see that that is a door unless I use this tool. Even then, it's not very obvious until you like look at it from here. And this is with my gamma boosted, by the way. You guys are currently looking with the gamma boosted. Yeah. Now, this button is hard to see without the tool, but there we go. See that? That is another room done. Congratulations, you beat room number 2. Also, when I saw these sparkling cables, I thought there was something to do with like the power box that's lying around here and stuff, but it turns out it's not. So, I just want to say that to the developers. That's something that was thoroughly confusing, because I would have thought the bucket with water would kill you, as it would in real life in this situation. I think that's the thing that really trips over players the most, to be honest, Mr. Developers. I think the most confusing thing about this game is it seems to arbitrarily switch between game logic and real life logic, and that is thoroughly confusing. You need to pick one, game logic or real logic. Don't switch them up because this is too confusing. Right, so here we have a closet with 2 padlocks, and we have vent, a door. That's an elevator, actually. I didn't even notice this was here for a while. Now, without my gamma boosted, I didn't even notice this was a thing, and I didn't see that there were buttons there. Now, luckily, the developers have done some tweaking since then, since the first time I played, and I can actually see the buttons. Because the first time I looked, there were no buttons. Oh. Oh, it's not working. Oh no, what do I do? So it turns out you have to press this to open it, and then find the puzzle within. Yeah, that's right. So there's a gap there in the chain, and you need to fix that gap. What could we possibly use? What could we possibly... Okay, I'm gonna stop that now. Yeah, so you take the padlock. Yeah, put it on here. I have to get back into the rhythm of the game to remember to scroll to go to the other option to use with. I just expect it to happen automatically. Apparently there's a foul smell here too. Probably those eyes looking at me funny. I don't know. So you open this up, and look, there's nothing. I observe the bottom drawer, and there is nothing. It's empty. I know that. Thank you. What could I possibly do? I guess I could knock it off with this fire extinguisher, or... No. No, guys. It's far simpler than that, this puzzle is. It turns out, if you are apparently a genius, and you stop looking for like 50 years and scroll, you can pull this. That is obscure. That is unexpected and really confusing, because you wouldn't think of that normally. So here's some papers. Now here it gets even better, guys. It gets even better. You open the papers, and you take this. Can you see it? A paper clip. Yay! Now the paper clip we can use, as everybody knows, everybody and their mother knows, you can use a paper clip for opening, and then you use it with a lock to produce lock picking skills. Yeah, that's right. They have a minigame for lock picking that is actually good. I like it. Well done. Okay, so you can go up and down in order to create bends, okay? So the idea is to make this line by nudging these points up or down, respectively. So you have to think of this backwards. In order to solve this puzzle, you have to think of it backwards. The first thing that you have to attune for... I even want to know what that sound was. The first thing you have to attune for is the back pin, because that's the one that you're working on first. The other ones don't matter. The back pin is the important one. So, if you look here, in order to get up there, if this is one nudge, then this is two nudges. So, 1, 2. Yeah, push it in a bit. Okay, the next one is just 1, so we have to decline by 1. I don't know if my mouse sometimes does a double click, so it might be broken. But yeah, so 1 click. The next one is 1 click as well. 2 clicks and 1. So we need 2 clicks, so that's up again here. And then the next one is 1 down. Now, if I'm correct, that should kind of line things up eventually. But as you can see, I kind of mucked something up somewhere. Yeah, I did the double click thing again. I don't know. This one did not go down. Huh. Okay, well, that's alright. It's not a problem. We'll just go back and do it again. Or, you know, simply just go back, because that'll just fix it immediately. I mean, last time I did this, I did it immediately, but sometimes my mouse mucks up, because I don't know if you guys notice. If you've watched my videos before, you'll know this. Or you watch my live stream, you know that my mouse has a very annoying tendency to frequently double click without me actually clicking twice. It's an issue with my mouse. 1, 2. Yes. So we need 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. So 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Please work. There we go. So that works, as you can see. Oh, dear God. I think I'm gonna have to put a pause here. Well, I'm gonna finish this room, and then I will see you guys in the next part. If I make one. Possibly. If anybody wants or needs to get through this, I'll advertise this as a walkthrough. / let's play, because that is really what it is. Okay. So if you open this, there's nothing really in there, so don't even worry about it. These are pointless now. They've expended their use. So we need to click the up button. Nope, the down button. There we go, down button. See, initially it was too dark in this room, and I couldn't actually see that there was 2 different buttons. I thought it was just one, which was my bad. And lighting issues. Game has a lot of lighting issues in certain places. So we got a screwdriver. I'm gonna put this in my inventory for a second, because the next part involves picking up a box and dropping the box. So the game has a very annoying habit of whenever you drop something next to a wall, it just go flying everywhere. A duck damper. Now most people would think, oh well, you use again, this is where I want to say again to the developers, if you're watching this, this is where I told you this is an issue. Stop switching between game logic and real life logic. If this was a game, you'd either shoot the duct or break it by doing fight, you know. But this, again, a part where they want to be realistic, you need to use the screwdriver with the screws to take out the screws. Isn't that just lovely how they switch it? This is what confuses people. You can't do that. Pick either game logic, in which you just smash it in inhumane fashion, or pick real life logic in which things have to make sense. The problem with this game is, for me, oh, first of all, I don't really like these type of games too much, but the fact that the game is way too hard for me to even understand myself what's going on, because these games are no fun for me generally because they're too easy. This one's way too hard. It keeps switching. People get confused because it keeps switching between game logic and real logic, and it's insane. Some of these things, I mean, I spent an hour and a half trying to look for the bottom draw here because I didn't know it was there. When you can't find one little obscure piece and it ruins the entire experience, that's a problem. Oh well. So here we get the key that we didn't know was there. Okay, so we can now open this. And we can take the key that I could barely see before, and now I can actually kind of see. So this will send us to the next area, but I'm going to put this in my inventory, and I'm going to save here. Now, generally, I would want to play a game more proper and actually be into the game. I'm really, like I said, I like storylines and stuff, but this makes no sense. Nothing is explained so far yet. Everything's confusing. It's way too difficult. And then when you get to a point where it's not confusing and not too difficult, I don't know where that point is. I've been playing this game for at least 8 hours, maybe 9 now, I think, and I still haven't gotten to a point where anything is explained whatsoever, or what. Actually, currently in my actual playthrough, I'm currently stuck at a part where there's giant bats trying to kill me, and no matter how many times I shoot them with a nail gun, they won't die. Nor do they give me enough time to understand or find where I'm supposed to go or what I'm supposed to do. You're just pressured by these bats that won't die, and it's a super annoying part. I couldn't explain it to you guys. You'd have to see it for yourself, and we will get to that part. Thanks for watching, guys. I know this has been more of an episode of me complaining, but I'm doing this video series specifically for people who want to play this game, who want to like it, and just need to know how to get past a certain part. And I'm also making it for the developers to have my commentary to them on the specific parts of where people get stuck and why, because this is confusing. And I'm sure, I mean, for me, I wouldn't necessarily have gone into too deep, but this game, like, thoroughly pissed me off somehow. I don't know why, but I feel like doing this game, I feel like commenting and giving the whole brutal truth. And the main reason because of that is because the developers asked for ways to improve the game, and I'm going to be giving ways that I feel that the game could be improved, as well as my commentary on why it's too difficult at the moment as I go along through it. There was a part where I even had to cheat in the game. I had to actually hack the game to make myself fly to get to a part where obviously you're supposed to use physics to stack some stuff up and get to the item, but I couldn't do it because everything was flying away. The physics are fucked. And we'll get to that part as well. I will show you guys what I mean when I get to it. And possibly I'm just getting stuck because I don't have a certain part of the picture. And that's the thing that pisses people off, because no matter how far they look, I think at least after half an hour of being stuck in the same room, the developers should include some sort of event to help you along to the next step that you don't know, because it's taking too long for you to find it. It's no longer fun when you sit there. Like I said in my review, I believe, the game is currently as fun as trying to look for your keys when you're really late for a meeting and you're about to get fired. That's my fun level for the game at this point, and it's not okay. A game is meant to be fun or mysterious or intriguing, and so far it's boring, annoying, and aggravating, and too difficult. I want to say too difficult, even on easy, way too difficult. And this video series is just me talking about the game and playing the game and all of that stuff in order to try and, give the developers some commentary from me personally, to show them what I think of the game, how things can be improved, and all that jazz, because they asked me. And by damned if people ask me that are developers, I'm gonna tell them. Well, that clears some lungs. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. I know I'm a bit whiny about this, but I'm just doing this to help people, and that's what it should be. If you enjoyed it, then, or if it helped you through the game, then feel free to leave a comment. If you have commentary on the game of your own, like experiences with the game or what you find too difficult, then please let me know in the comment section, because I will relay it to the developers. No problem. Okay? No problem. I will do that. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please comment, rate, and subscribe if you feel like it. I just felt like I had to say that, even though I just said it. It's just one of those things I gotta do. And I will see you guys in the next video. Enjoy. And stay awesome, guys. Stay awesome.